Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Drew's Food Reviews, and today I've got another edition of Classic Candy Corner. And I found these at economycandy.com. They have some items in there that maybe you didn't remember or that are hard to find. They don't have them in stores anymore, and I've got a bunch of them that I remembered from when I was little and sent away for them. Most of them are pretty cheap, and this one, I remember this one, and yeah, I'll get into stuff in a minute. And this is the candy buttons. Here we go. These are the they're candy buttons. They're just little sugar dots on a paper, and you peel them off and you eat them. And yeah, one strip is 45 calories. So all they are is just little sugar. These remind me of like the little, back when you were little and you'd have a birthday cake and they'd have like the little sugar peelable letters and numbers and stuff, and you put them on the cake one. You know, you make like happy birthday, or you put numbers and you could spell it out. They were like sugar on a thing, and you peeled them off, kind of like that. And yeah, it's just corn syrup and colors. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and open this one up if I can. And this has two sheets. I think they had a bigger one you can get. Like now, when you used to get these in the candy store, I believe behind the candy counter, they had it where you could peel, the clerk would peel them off and tear off like, you know, foot or two. And so here we go. Yeah, this is 2 sheets, by the way. Yeah. All right. So yeah, here we go. There's just little little drops. I'm gonna go through and peel off one. And you know what? Yeah, this never worked. You could never get, you always have to peel off, and the candy ends up stuck to the paper. To peel off the paper, but yeah. All right. Yeah, plain sugar. It reminds me, yeah, of those cake toppers. And it said these were lime, cherry, and lemon. Yeah, cherry, lemon, and lime. I don't know what the blue one is. That's cherry, and that's lemon. I guess that's lime. I don't know why they're blue, but wow. I remember them now. The little candy buttons. Peel them and eat them, and they're like they are. There's a little sugar. And, you know, they just sit on the shelf, and sometimes you'd have them in. Okay, this one. Oh yeah. Plain sugar candy buttons. Now this one, I totally remember this one. Okay, totally remember this one because when I was little, oh God, I want to say I was like about 10 years old. This one goes to my sister. This one's on my sister, man. Okay. I think we had been to a candy store. I think there was a place, I believe, it was called, I don't think it's there anymore, but it was called the Nut Tree. And it was like this little park, and they had a train ride, and they had a little candy store and all these other things in there. And my sister had bought these candy buttons, and I think I got like it was a giant chocolate penny, and she had these candy buttons, and we went somewhere, we were going camping, and we had some of this stuff, I guess it was kind of left over, and we went camping. We had the sleeping bags. We're out in the woods. I think somehow something happened. I think we had it was either a motorhome or she had a tent. I think she had a tent that she had done, and she was sleeping in the tent. We were in the, it was late at night. We'd gone to this campsite and we set up camp, and we were there, and she was in there, and they had a locker that you had to put all your food in, because they said, you know, bears would come around at night and you had to lock your food up and make sure everything was all taken care of. And my sister was in her tent, and somewhere through the night, in the middle of the night, there was you know, the problem. And my mom had told her, said, you know, make sure you take all your food and lock it up in the locker. Don't take anything in your tent. Don't put any candy. Don't take anything in your tent. No food. All the food has to be locked up at night because the bears will come and get it. Well, for whatever reason, my sister, when she was in her tent, and she had these in her tent, and I guess she was sleeping. It was like in her bag, whatever. And she had these in there, and at night there was a bear that came through the campground, and, you know, rattled the garbage cans and tried to get into the food locker. And I guess he didn't bother anybody in the tent. I don't know, but he did just come through there and tried to get some food. And my sister was in there, had these in her. And I guess they were small enough that, you know, he couldn't smell them, or he didn't try to get to them or whatever. But she was pretty lucky that she did not have a problem with these candy buttons. So, but I just remember that from when I was little, my sister took the candy buttons in there and almost got attacked by a bear. Kind of scary when you're a little kid, but there was another time when we actually had a picture somewhere. We were camping in a motorhome, and a bear did come through the campground, and I told my mom, there's a bear, there's a bear, the bear. She took a picture of the bear, and there's a bear. There's a picture with a bear behind. I don't know, but I remember that clearly to this day. And every time I think of candy buttons, and every time I would try them, I always remember my sister, and when she almost got attacked by a bear. I think it was like she liked the candy for some reason, I don't know. But this was definitely something I remember, something she remembers. To this day, I'm sure she'll remember the incident with the bear and the candy buttons in her tent. And like I said, he used to tear them off by the strip. She got them at the candy store. I think Ice Cream Man probably had them. I think you could get them like at the drugstore, Five and Dime, whatever you want to call it. They had them there along with, you know, the other lollipop suckers and stuff like that. But these ones I clearly remember. This one sticks out in my mind. And here, even this one says from Candy House. Even this one says classic. So candy buttons are totally classic. They were in Willy Wonka. They've been around for quite a few years, and I guess they still manufacture them. They still make them. You might be able to find them at a regular candy store or specialty store, maybe a little mom and pop candy shop. And yeah, it's just something that I really remember. It really sticks in my mind for whatever reason. It was kind of fun to go back and find these again, see them, and it kind of brings me back to when I was little, and you know, my incident with my sister and the bear and the whole thing. So If you were a fan of candy buttons, I don't know, it's just pure sugar. And, you know, they're fun to peel and they're fun to eat and just a little sugar rush. But if you're a fan of that, leave a comment down below. Let me know. Hey, you know, I remember those. So, yeah, anyway, that's my story about the candy buttons. And like I said, I'll remember that to this day, you know, the incident. And so they'll always have a special place in my heart and special memories from when I was little. So, yeah, maybe you have some stories about maybe when you had candy or something significant that happened, or memories with your family, different candies, and kind of just triggers it, you know, old time memories on the old time candy, and maybe it just sparks a memory with you guys. Share a pleasant memory, all going back to something that you used to get when you were little. So anyways, there you go. It's a little bit, I thought I'd share that with you guys, and you know, a little bit of story, a little bit of nostalgia with the candy, and it's always fun to go back and remember. So anyways, it's been kind of a fun jaunt down memory lane, so I hope you guys enjoyed that one. And like I said, I got some candy, and hopefully there will be no bears that come around. And yeah, I could just have some here and there. So, all right, guys, thanks for joining me for another episode of Classic Candy Corner. And I really hope you're enjoying all the series, the memories and stuff that I've had over these. And I will be on the lookout for more classic candy, and I'll bring it to you. And yeah, there we go. So anyways, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and the notification bell right over here. That way you won't miss any future content, or if I go live, you won't miss the fun, and you won't miss all the memories from the candies from long ago. So, till next time, guys, talk to you later.